Hello, I'm Amy Colgan-Niemeyer, a life coach specializing in chronic health issues, and I have a keen interest in friendships as well. This week, I'm talking about how to get out of your own way. You've probably experienced it in the past, maybe even more than once or twice, and it's frustrating. So how do you get out of your own way? First of all, what's your why? Return to your why. Why do you want to do whatever you're stuck and not doing? That can remind you of why you wanted to do it in the first place and give you some inspiration and motivation to get going again. And what is your purpose? That can help too. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to do this? And get real. Get real about how you feel about your goal, and maybe you need to revisit it. Maybe it's stale, even. Maybe you need to revisit it and think, is it something you really want to do? Is that why you're stuck? Is that why you're getting in your way? Because it's really not your dream anymore. Could be. And get going. If it is your dream, if you realize you dig deep, you get inside, you go within, and find out what the real answer is. If you really do want to keep doing it and keep going for that goal, get going. Do it. Even one small step, one small move toward your goal can help. Or you can make a big step. Maybe you're caught up in the mundane stuff, the nitpicky stuff that's boring for you. Find something you can do that excites you. This bigger thing, this bigger challenge, this bigger thing that really motivates you to get started again, to get out of your own way. And have it be something that's solid, something that really could be a breakthrough and motivate you to do the next step and the next step and the next step, bigger and bigger and bigger, until you do get to your goal. You may have a block. If so, go inside again. What's the block? What's keeping you from what you want to do? You may have an excuse. Oh, well, you were born with spina bifida. You were diagnosed with some chronic health issue, chronic disease. So, guess you can't do it. Guess again. There are still things you can do. Maybe you just have to change your plans a little bit, but you still can do a form of it. Give it a try. You never know until you try. You may have doubts and anxiety, fears. Maybe your ego is in the way. Well, if I can't do it this way, then I'll never be able to do it. Put your ego in check a little bit there and realize that it doesn't have to be exactly what you started out wanting to do. You can work with it, tweak it, change it, and get it to the point where it's still a form of what you really wanted to do. Maybe it has to be different now. That's okay. It's still a form of what you originally wanted to do. And if you still have passion for it, that tells you. that it's something that you really need to try. You may have pressure. Maybe you have a critical inner voice telling you, oh, no, I'm not good enough, or I can't do that. If I can't do it this way, I can't do it at all, that kind of thing. Or you've always been a failure, you've always failed at this and that. Anything you tried, don't listen to that inner voice, that inner critic. Just the more that comes up, every time that comes up, push it aside. Say, no, I'm not going to listen. I will do this. I want to do this. It's something that I'm passionate about, and you can just take off. And you can also try meditation. And like I said, going within and using your imagination. You go in and you uncover all that, the true answer that you're looking for, and that you are reminded of what you really wanted to do, then you can go for it. You use your imagination to go through and really, you looked at all of the avenues that you have to take or that you could take to make that dream come true. Test things out. Have those conversations that with investors or bosses or interviewers or teachers, anybody that you need to practice with. You can do that in your head, in your imagination. And then that'll give you more confidence to do them in real life and get what you really want. And it helps you break through those moments that are holding you back, those things, those thoughts that are holding you back. You could also listen to music, exercise, learn that failure is okay. It's not really a failure. It's a failure if you give up, but it's not a failure if you try it, doesn't work out the way you want it to. Try again. Do something different. Go down a different road. And maybe next time it'll work out. It's a learning experience. Failure is a learning experience. It's not failure, really. And it's really how you handle the situation, how you choose to handle a negative situation, an uncomfortable situation, something that really is not going your way. How do you handle that, positively or negatively? It makes a huge difference on the outcome, and it makes a huge difference in if you get up and try again. If you're always down on yourself, how are you going to have the energy to pick yourself up and try again? And if you have a passion for this, it's worth trying again. Okay. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. Absolutely. They can't do it for you, but they can provide that enthusiasm and that encouragement for you that you need to get back up and try it again. Think of how you can influence other people by going through with the step-by-step, plans and procedures that you have to do to get to your goal. And see what a difference that would make. Maybe you're going for an education, for some more education. And because you've always wanted to be a counselor, or you've always wanted to be a teacher, or an architect, or anything. And then your example of, okay, I've got chronic health issues, I've got issues, but I'm still doing this. And I made it. I did it. That is going to be such inspiration for others, whether they have chronic health issues or not. You never know how you affect others. And that can make you feel really good that you positively influence somebody else. And you can do a lot better if you stop comparing yourself to others. If you compare yourself to people over and over again, they're not you. You're not them. You each have your own problems, crises, challenges that you have to overcome. And their story is totally different from yours. Concentrate on your story and making it the best story you can. Never mind what they're doing over there. Give yourself credit for not letting your problems get in the way, not letting your health issues get in the way. You're going to go after whatever you want to go after, your dreams, no matter what. You may have to tweak them a little bit, depending on what chronic health issues you have. That's okay. You're still going for your dreams, and that is fantastic. Stay on that path. Or if that one doesn't work, go on another path. Try that one. For you, not for anybody else, but for you to say, hey, I can do this. And remember that you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And that's okay too. Do what you can. Do the version of life, the version of you that you do best. Never mind what other people are doing or what other people are wearing or whatever other people are able to do. You're able to do your own magic. You're able to do your own stuff, and that's fine. Learning is good, but it may bog you down. So don't concentrate on the technical stuff and say, well, I got to read this before I do something. I've got to take this class before I can do something. Well, if it's something that's required, sure. But if it's something that is just extra that's, you're holding yourself back by doing it and that it really isn't necessary, skip that and go and do something. Do something concrete toward your goal instead. That's not going to hold you back. And as nice as it is to get others' approval, you don't need anybody's approval to go for your goals, to go for your dreams. You got to get in the habit of celebrating yourself, celebrating that you are doing this and you can do this step by step. Celebrate every step of the way and know that you're good enough. You're fantastic. And you are doing what you need to do to follow your heart, your soul, what your insides are telling you is right for you. That's not failure. That's pretty cool. So stay on that cool path and do what you need to do to make your dreams come true. And also know when to get out of your way. Get out of your own way. You can do some pretty cool stuff if you do that. So I will let you go, and you have a great weekend and enjoy hopefully it's sunny where you are, and get outside, get some fresh air, and maybe get the cobwebs out of your head and start fresh tomorrow and decide what you're going to do for you and what you're going to do to get out of your own way. My email is amy@acnlifecoach.com. If you have any questions, and you can comment below, I'd love to hear from you. Bye-bye. I'll catch you again next week. Take care.